ya están enfrente de mí.
You know, many people focus on my power and talk about my power, but I've got many more qualities in the ring, and people see that, and that's what happened in the ring.
Me gusta sorprenderlos.
I like to surprise everyone.
Listen, I gotta pause it. I got.
Well, speaking of that,
6-round knockout. Oh, it was sad. It was sad. I gotta eat the crow, and the crow is very bad for your stomach. Listen, you're not supposed to eat crow meat. You know, I learned that from Always Sunny in Philadelphia. You're not supposed to eat crow meat. For one, they're scavengers, so they eat like off of like dead carcasses and shit. But listen, man, what I seen, Amir Khan got knocked out just like everybody predicted, except me. Except me. Sometimes I go with my heart, but to Amir Khan's credit, in my opinion, before the knockout, he was winning the fight 4 rounds to 1. In my opinion, I can see how people had it 3-2, but in my opinion, he was boxing the perfect fight. But as Kell Brooks said, he's so delicate around the whiskers, so delicate around the whiskers. He was eating some mean left hooks and some mean body shots. So I'm thinking to myself, oh shit, Amir Khan got a chin now. Wrong. Listen, the way he got knocked out, he was, you know how Amir Khan be sleep with his eyes open? He was sleep with his eyes open. Right hook. You know what? I'm going to, listen, I got to show it to you. I just got to show you. Listen, I feel that you have the right. I feel that you have the right to see this. You have the right. And if it's a crime, then sue me. But I'm going to show you a bit of it. I'm going to show you a bit of it. Oh, it was bad. Oh, it was ugly. As Charles Barkley would say, it was ugly than 2 ugly lesbians going on a date. It was mean. Meaner than 2 fat chicks fighting over pork chops and greens.
let's start at the beginning.
Now we got a lot to talk about.
Did he surprise you with his speed early?
Before they show the replay, let me say this. Listen, I'm going to be doing a Google Hangout, which is a live streaming video. About a half an hour or so after I do this video. And we got a lot of shit to talk about. We're going to get real deep. But we're going to look at the replay. And, you know, fair use. We're going to look at the replay. And I want you to see, yo, it was ugly, man. Yo, he knocked him the fuck out. Now, Amir Khan was fighting an excellent fight. But he just doesn't have the chin. His chin is forever suspect, man. It's for, okay, yeah, he fought at 155 pounds. Yeah, you have to put respect on his name for fighting Canelo Alvarez. You have to put respect on his name. You have to. Because a lot of fighters wouldn't have jumped from 147 to Canelo weight to fight him, but he did. He made a lot of money, and God bless him, man. God bless him. And I know there's a lot of members of the Khan army out there, you know, who are upset. I know there's a lot of Pakistanis and you know, just Arabs in general throwing all that Arab money. I know you're upset. But listen, he did what a lot of fighters would not do. You know, he moved up, basically, since Canelo weight is Canelo weight, he basically moved up 2 divisions. You know, and word on the curb is he was willing to fight Golovkin. And after this, he deserves a big fight. Because honestly, outside of me and, you know, some other people, no one was giving him a chance to win. And even though the fight was only 6 rounds, he somewhat overperformed. You know, he did better than I thought. He was hit. Yo, listen, he's got some fast hands. He's got some fast hands. But at the end of the day, the power, you know, I had a dream. I guess now it's a premonition. Or maybe it was a dream that turned into a nightmare. But I had a dream. I literally, real rap, had a dream that I stepped out the bed barefoot on the wooden floor, and it was all this broken glass. And this is a true story. It was all this broken glass, and the dream was so vivid that I remember seeing like shards like shards of that. I said, okay, wait a minute, these shards are like a puzzle piece, and I started matching them together, and it was Amir Khan's face, broken glass everywhere. And if it ain't about the money, then we just don't care. I'm waiting for them to show the replay. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, you need to. Let me see is it going to be the replay now? When is the replay? You should see the smile Oscar De La Hoya has on his face. He is a happy motherfucker right now. Like Amir, he was asleep with his eyes. Listen, I'm going to show it to you. Hang in there. I'm going to show it to you right now. It was ugly, man. It was ugly. I'm going to show it to you. Hold on.
Let's take another look at how it happened, Roy.
Oh, man.
Canelo knew that he had wrecked Khan with that shot. Immediately concerned about the condition of
Another thing. Golovkin was trying to get into the ring. And security stopped him. Golovkin was trying to get into the ring to confront Saul Canelo Alvarez, and security stopped him. So what does that mean? That means that somebody told the security, don't let him into the ring. Also, on the card, on the pay-per-view card, the card that you paid for, you had the Curtis Stevens fight, you had the Mauricio Herrera fight, you had the David Lemieux fight, and then you had the Amir Khan Canelo fight. 3 of those 4 fights, fighters stepped on the unofficial scales. For example, Curtis Stevens, who won tonight in an upset, he weighed in on the unofficial scales at 175. He weighed in at 160. Mauricio Herrera weighed in on the unofficial scales at 158 pounds. David Lemieux weighed in on the unofficial scales at 175 pounds. Guess who didn't step on the unofficial scales? Saul Canelo Alvarez, Mr. I don't come into the ring over 170 pounds. But, you know, looking at the fight, Amir Khan looked just as big. Now, I understand the water weight and everything like that, you know. But, in my opinion, Amir Khan was winning the fight. I'm T Street Controversy. This is T Street Controversy Live. I cover every single major fight live. And now what I'm doing is I'm doing something somewhat unprecedented until other people start copying my shit and doing it too. I'm covering the fights during the fights. So I'm not one of those people when you see shit that say I'm gonna wait because, you know, as somebody said, I forgot who said it, but there's a bee in my body. And I'm sick of it. Please subscribe. All the links to my social media are right down below in the description box. But more importantly, follow me on Twitter. Now, I understand people say follow me on Twitter and they don't be having shit on it. Follow me on Twitter. If you want boxing news and you want to know what's going on in the boxing world, follow me on Twitter. By the way, Amir Khan is awake. I was wrong. So Canelo Alvarez did what he was supposed to do because God forbid that he went the distance with a smaller fighter than Amir Khan. Look at the smile on De La Hoya's face. You should see the look. Well, I can't show it now, but De La Hoya is ecstatic. T Street Controversy Live. Please subscribe.